Winter's got eyes on this one. In fact, they heard it drop and they're more than ready for it. Right into the maw. Just colliding the bodies into one another, but it's Guild who are coming out on top.
Yeah, they are now facing off against Ye here on the site. Headhunter taken away as well. Such a crucial piece of utility used there. And Ye, with only the classic in his hands, is not able to do anything. Left to Marv in a 1v3, and this one with a Sage Wall in his face. It just looks like a dead round.
Yeah. Best of luck to you. We'll see if he can rattle off any shots though with the Ghost in hand.
It'd be a crazy way for Copenhagen to begin for Marv.
He'd have to come up with something here. Just trying to isolate one of the fights, but not enough. Leo will shut it.
And once we get into the rifle rounds here, you can expect OpTic to be using a lot of nades and Marv to be popping down the molly, stuff like that to try and deny the plant coming through. Not too much pressure here on Russ, but he is getting tagged by quite a bit of stuff. And the C's.
And the nade, yeah, the snake bite. It's decayed up though. Russ is going to be backing away for but a moment. Is FNS taking a duel? How does he escape with his life there? They don't put him down, but eventually there we go. Safe. Wraps around the side of things, and that'll be a prime game in Flawless.
Is working his way into Kitchen. FNS looking to clear this as the two IGLs face off.
Oh, he just falls off the high ground. His aim gets reset there. A battle happening here on two fronts. Marv has to try and deal with it, but Coldamenta, he's ripped his head off.
That's a little pre-fire.
And it's a pivot. 30 seconds left into the round here, but is there anything to break this cross in mid? He's going to be able to spot this one. The orb's up. Drop down, Victor, he's in there, but he knows that there's a player potentially lurking deep into their spawn. And in fact, Crash is the one who gets caught.
And this bonus round at the moment is looking sublime for Guild. This could be back-to-back flawlesses. Victor gets caught as well. Every duel going the way of Guild to start.
Yeah, 12 seconds remaining. You do have to get that spike down,
10 seconds left.
Don't want to be losing on time.
But at the same time, I mean, how is Ye? O's style of Valorant. Oh, Coldamenta catches Ye as well.
Let you simmer and sit there.
And honestly, it might take FNFs a little while to get the read on this kind of tempo.
It's going to be the spike. Planted. Guild set up comfortably in this post-plant situation. Rifles in play for them. Just the tip-tap there of the classic. Free gun, but it ends up working out for him anyway. Molly into the back now, the knife. That's going to be suppression onto three of them. Spike's going to start to get stuck down onto half. It's up to Marv. He's rattling it still. 1-2 shots. Ye finds it. He can't quite land the shots though. Oh, safe. Oh, he's spotted by the Prowler, so they know that one's lurking through there, but should be the B hit for them, and Crashy as well. Hold down that one particular section. Molly dropped down. Marv tries to capitalize. Swings out, but there wasn't really much else supporting it.
And here's this flank coming back through. Neither of these flankers were spotted by Safe, who died in the tube. Ye picks off Russ from behind just as the Viper's Pit blooms.
Value being found now to Nightfall as well. Right across them, 30 seconds left in the round here for Guild to really get some damage going for them with the two picks. It could be doable, more than doable. Victor though, loading his own ultimate. It's going to be suppression across the board, obviously doesn't cancel out that pit. Now the plant's going to be going down and it is being covered. Coldamenta just off to the side! And it's just whiffed.
I think this is smart from Guild. They've been rewarded for this slow pace of play. And Ye misses another shot.
So much pressure being applied! Oh my goodness. A wiggle and a B-hop away. He's going to be surviving for but a moment. Still, he's got the shorty out in his hands. Nothing else for it. And Guild, a perfect pinch. The timing was just immaculate there. Wall themselves in, a bit of shelter. Try and weather away from this one. It's all up to Marv with only the Guardian, and that's going to be the triple face.
That's an awesome, awesome decision. Wow. Just getting blocked off by a trademark, essentially having no impact, getting droned and pushed. What a play! Love it.
So good. The instantaneous pivot, they hear that pit go down and crash. He just can't find the angle in time. Copious amounts of targets crossing the way, but in a 2v5 situation, okay, gets that one off of Trex, but you're gonna need a miracle still. The way Guild have been moving around the map, so purposeful.
It truly is. They are the kind of team.
That's so good.
That's great awareness as well from Russ to know that that tiny angle was available to Crashies. And now FNS is in a 1v4. Certainly doesn't seem winnable. And Coldamenta backstabbing again. How many kills?
Position, still the spike is going to get planted, sidestepped. The kill's finally going the way of OpTic. It's a bit of a first in the kill feed. Prowler even going to be latching onto one of the targets. So definitely blinded, but still Safe, whips it around. Oh my word. Shot being found, 4 kills for him in it. Eventually dealt with though, so the ace will be denied. Crashes though would look And love to try and turn this one. Oh, what a reset. He's found it for his team, finally, the round that they needed. Try and pull the players away from A so they can get a free plan, but right now the players are quite isolated. Coldamenta trying to catch the timing, and Finesse, get your gun out, son! Can't be caught lacking like that, still he gets the kill. Should have diff for them and dealing with Russ, who's just holding up top. Now to Nightfall. Drop that one across the point as well, trying to disrupt a couple of these players. You do have that one tag, or at least two, onto the players. You know the rough positioning with FNS catching that flank timing. Should still be golden for them. Trex left alone though, he's got two. Potentially getting another one, swings off to the side.
The pace of this though, Guild really changing it up.
And this is a complete 180 from the usual pace they've been playing at, but the double face from OpTic this time, it comes up with something. It's going to be the first kill for them. Still being played. No one's really covering that back section. In fact, oh, the kill's coming through. There was a punish, an attempt of it at least from the OpTic players, but right now they're scrambling still. Finding the shots, Viper's pit dropped. Spike not in play, not planted.
Coldamenta is so weak though. 48 health. Just leaving with the spike. Looks like he's going to try and make the Galaxy Brain play. What is that? Just based off the place that the recon dart was shot from.
I'm running incredibly low. Dart placed inside the smoke just in case it's a player dead. The double face, whipping out a headhunter. And Ye comes up with it in time. And that Haunt is going to get a connection, so they know that the player right back behind the wall. Russ is isolated. Prowler has to be broken there, but Ye's holding down the angle still. Now they're walking forwards, and that is the spike dropped. Not an ideal position for us. Even with that orbital strike, it cuts up the site, cleaves it into twain. It's up to Guild to try and take this space back. Scale themselves into the site, and that's going to be the flick of the wrist. More the way, you got to be joking. Guild finding the targets, but down to the 2v2, time running all the way down to the wire. And if they can deny this plan, if FNS can catch this timing, it could be everything but drop down, still down to it, the 1v1. Safe, positioning not known for FNS. Off to the sides, and Safe catches it.
Oh, FNS just going for the ball. A little bit of yellow.
Still, this is coming down to some ridiculous elements. That's going to be the Hunter's Fury from Leo, just to try and at least buy a bit of space for his team. There's still 20 seconds remaining. Yeah, they got the kill onto Ye, but they need to get this spike down. Player holding close, a bit of whiffage. Yeah, okay. Marty gets the one. Might be dropped now with a fragment nade and the vulnerability. They actually just combo it up on top of the swing. Kill's going to be found. A bit of run and gun in action, and it denies the plant. Not enough time. It needed to be stuck.
Great play there towards the end. I was a little bit concerned. The Guild were going to find a way of bringing... And there is a skirmish happening in middle right now. Mark working his way forwards as the rest of OpTic try and swing, and it's 1-for-1.
Yeah, just a trade quickly. Safe still. A bit of disrespect being shown, but eventually going to be teleporting back to the safety of his team.
And all of that aggression in mid has opened up the A site. The A site anchors rotating off, allowing Victor to get pushed up. And Crashies brings the spike along for the party.
Yeah, opened it up, but look at the health of the OpTic members. Crashies 20 health, FNS 17. A lot of post-plant utility that Guild have still got holding. I mean, shock darts, fragment nade. If OpTic's taking their time, they might find themselves in a bit of a sorry scenario, and yet the shock dart's being held. Oh, here we go, right up against it, and Leo, he's good for it, always.
Oh, Leo's
another one.
Clean.
Oh my goodness, now it's going to be the recon dart, but full information going to be gained, and this pistol round is looking more than done and dusted. FNS left alone. No health, no weapon to work with.
And that's a great pistol.
Need to work with, so the force at this point, probably the percentage play of them coming back into the series. But I tell you what's not good for the percentages. Josh Ye going down. Trex deals with him pretty handedly. In fact, saves caught Victor, who was just trying to capitalize. Probably going to be leaning towards OpTic taking this series, but okay, Crashies. Making me eat my words now as I was trying to set up Guild doing well.
I do think, though, that the map pool, as unexpected as it is, injects a lot of chaos into this.
This is a little bit all over the place. The Spectres at long range, never ideal. Fragment, oh, okay. 2 bursts of it, FNS being caught. Even the slow orb just dropped down at their feet. A lot to deny this one, including this shock dart. Once again, FNS just surviving, but the spam at the end of the day, a little bit too much to overcome.
And Trex is so clean. These Guild...
Well, this map going to be able to capitalize. This angle that Safe is holding. I mean, that's just so unorthodox.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous position. And now the OpTic players have really got to improvise.
Yeah, 40 seconds. Through mid, maybe. This is complete adaptation, but Ye's dealt with easily enough. FNS lurking through. Here's the trademark now. He's going with a bit of pace, but he has not cleared that corner. Ross can hear the footsteps. He knows that he's just wading his way through into it. And he finds the kill anyway.
Spike down B.
All left on Victor's hands. And despite a nice shot there, it is not going to be enough. Guild up 11-4. And this is looking like the...
Catch the timing through mid. Being cautious though, it is being watched ever so slightly. Still, Spike, drop down. Victor is just eating so much damage.
It's Leo again.
The spam and a fragment nade, it's all just combined, and it's the repush, the reclear from mid. Okay, footsteps being held, and Marv has played this one. So patient.
Oh, look at this ult.
This
the
timing.
fade ult.
Yep, no audio cues. Players still just wandering around, and Marv is going to be claiming too. Even a no command off. Are you really sticking that res? When a player, Marv's still ready and waiting. Leo's going to be dealing with this pesky player. Just lurking and loitering around mid. But time is now running particularly low. In fact, at this point, just going to be giving up and save.
What a play from Marv. I love the idea there of Crashy's ult.
And Josh the retake. Walls put up. FNS though this angle. That'd be quite naughty if he doesn't get cleared out of it. Snake bite just before he gets suppressed. And now you see it. Hunter's Fury dropping down. What is that? Okay, from the top ropes, gets the one, but Leo still so consistent. Time though dropping down. Keeps getting that much more rapid, and OpTic still have that line of sight angle. No one's really dealing with Marv, and tip-tap sidestep. Headshot found onto Leo.
Marv, it's these kind of rounds that can be the most dangerous. Guild are willing to take so many more risks without rifles in their hands. I mean, look at the position of Coldamenta. Marv with the player at his back, and he doesn't even know.
Surely you got to expect this one, yay. He's rewarded with the one kill in it, but yeah, Marv is just, okay, ignoring the players that have looped back around into mid.
Yeah, just making sure that he's
got good info,
not
honestly.
getting pushed.
He's going to be commenting that they did rotate back off into mid, but the players of OpTic, they seem like, okay, don't really care too much. Victor wants to try and take the repeat duel. Hopping across, holding a high ground angle. Marv has lurked his way in. Dangerous scenario, but still shots being found anyway.
Yeah, great play by Marv. It looked like a bit of a questionable decision, right? When he's got two players that are potentially free kills, and he chooses instead to go and take the site. But he allows OpTic to get into...
One or two players sitting there. Orb straight up, and it's being watched. That was a flash over the top, I think. And he doesn't expect it. He still wants to try and catch Drex. Potentially going for the jiggle there, maybe throwing a bit of utility in the process, but he's going to be catching stray end of one of Ye's bullets. Smoke's dropped down. This is a difficult one to push through.
Yeah, he has his rendezvous online as well. So in the 4v4, he can actually take another pick and get out. And this is the impact that OpTic have been missing.
Use that Brim Molly, but now you can start to hear it. The spike ticking down, and finally Ye is getting on the board. This guy took him a while, but potentially waking up. 4 kills for him. Safe for running away to deny him the Twitter clip. Be an ace. Marv will clean it.
It won't be an ace, but it was all...
On a side angle.
And Safe's playing on that same 4-10 position, where he caught Marv off in one of the prior rounds.
Is he going to pre-aim it? Spots it out. Gets away with his life. Now you can see it, no command, but it's a flash play. Leo was set up! The reset, 2 kills. Only the Spectre, but he makes it work, of course. Why not?
That's a fantastic play. With your Sova, of all people.
Push it through, though. They're not going to anticipate that. The FNS lurk into mid. Orbital strike. Just into the backside of it. That's going to buy space and time to get that res and pull back up for Victor, but he's immediately being sent straight back to the respawn queue. Coldamenta left alone now with a 1v2. 45 health. This angle is everything, but FNS, he clears it. Just crouch
this out. They've just seen this defensive setup too many times at this point, and they're taking the site for free. And that means very little utility expended, a free spike plant. Perhaps not free, considering where Leo's currently playing from. He's going to go for spam again. 2 players
playing up top there. Spike is going to be dropped down and planted. Still, can they try and hold off the remaining kill players? Trex is taking such an aggressive approach, and he's pushed right through the wall. Resets the aim. He catches Crashies as well. All up to Marv. That Spike is being stuck. The players are going to be watching these angles as well. Marv will have to perform miracles, and he can't even get it. That one particular angle just going to be evading him.
Safe with a tiny little jiggle peek. Takes the
shot
shot
to
out
try and
again.
support him. Yes, Safe just takes up the angle again.
Beautiful stuff. winning the chamber head-to-head, as he has been all map.
FNS though, he's lurked his way into the site. Now the Hunter's Fury popped off. That's Leo just trying to convert onto it. An interesting play. Just being used, anticipating maybe it is the B play and the B push, but they've been swindled out of that one, haven't they? FNS still getting away with murder.
The spike being planted over on A, and I think Guild are only just realizing that that's the case. It's a 3v3, but they don't have information on where any of the players are playing. Crashies could be playing his ult, although he isn't.
FNS is dealt with. It's really going for the aggressive play here. The Nightfall dropped down. Victor perched up high here onto the rafters position. The Seas will not be latching onto a target, but still down to the 2v2. Right off to the side. Will he get it? Leo with the widest swing I've ever possibly seen, but now left down to it with time running so low. Oh! Does catch it in the end, but still.
Not quite enough time to be able to convert the round. And that pulls the Guild defenders back from mid as well. Ye rings out an off shot, catching the first kill in the round. And Coldamenta wants to invest a pit into this one. It's a half buy, heading into round 24 if they lose this. That's a big investment.
And Safe's pushed all the way into mid. If he can catch it onto Ye, what a shot to find. Beautiful opportunity to deny this plant, and this surely is not how the map is going to be going down. Marved, angle being held. It's like 1 for it. In fact, 2 kills. Ross also just eating a bullet right through the wall. He will survive, but down to the 2v3.
And another post-plant flank through mid. These have been working wonders for OpTic. Victor might not even be needed. But the way that FNS and Marv are manipulating the rotates is just outplaying Guild.
It's an awkward one. He can hear them on the ropes. Surely not. Oh my goodness. First kill being found, 3 HP.
Nearly died to fall damage.
Yep, just about got away with it, didn't he? But Spike going down, nothing to really disrupt this one other than a stray shock dart, but it's not comboed up with too much more. Spike being dropped down, OpTic trying to play the post plan, everything on the line for this map.
One snake bite, a molly that is now being placed, and Marved with his ultimate.
Everything being used now. Took the entire kitchen sink at it, why not? Safe gets the trade in the end. It's being blocked up, and still he's found 3 in the round, but 2 remaining. Coldamenta with the flank as well. Victor left alone, and that is going to do it. Guild eventually cleaning it up. The round going their way. The 13th on the board, exactly what they were after.
But OpTic made them sweat for it. And even though Guild are going to come away with that one, it was hard fought. Nevertheless, it is Guild, the 3rd seed from EMEA, the